guys and gals. Just wanted to post a quick update of what we've got going on. We've kind of gone through the first 2 rounds of field staff members. We've got about 140 people that are going to be field staff members for Waterfowl Nation, which is really awesome. We've got a lot of backgrounds, a bunch of people on the East Coast, West Coast, in between. So should be a really good group of individuals that we can learn from, help network with, kind of promote what we're doing and things, from there. A couple things I wanted to hit on real quick before we push this thing to everybody on the page. Make sure you have signed up for the forum. Make sure you've signed up for the Facebook group page, because that's where most of the information is going to be at, as far as what we're doing, what's going on, is going to be on the group. I need everybody to hurry up and get signed up for the forum so I can go through and get everybody switched over to field staff member, because once we start pushing it out to the page, it's going to be a whole lot harder for me to keep track of everybody that comes through there. So if you haven't signed up on the forum, jump out there and do that. And then that way I can get everybody switched over here in the next day or so we can start pushing it to the actual Facebook page. As far as that goes, field staff, t-shirts, we've been looking at trying to get some t-shirts going. The company that I use right now, we'll go ahead and get something set up for the field staff members, so we can go ahead and get those out to you. I'm working on a vendor, and we're going to get some hats and some beanies and some other things set up. So those will be done hopefully within the week, and we're trying to set that up with a new vendor. And with that, I've got to do a whole new line of shopping cart and all that stuff. So that's coming up for you guys too. As far as the page goes, the actual website, thewaterfowlnation.com, we want to have a blog, and if we can have guys have blog writers, we're actually going to set up a group specifically for guys that want to write for the blog. That way you guys can talk about topics, what you want to do, whether it's dog training, calling the shot, camouflage, scouting, whatever it is. And I'd like to have that from a broad spectrum of people from west to east coast. That way everybody gets kind of an idea, and even from north to south, because what's going on in Louisiana is a whole lot different than what's in South Dakota, North Dakota. So if we can get some guys that'll do that, we'll also need somebody that's in kind of charge of that to manage what is going on as far as what we're going to put out, the topics that we're going to talk about for the next week, going on for there. What I'd love to have is at least 1 a week. If we can do 2 a week, that would be that much better. The better the content, the better the page. It just helps grow it that much faster. Also, as far as blog writers goes, I know a bunch of you guys have guide services or call manufacturers, or you've got a business. I don't want to leave you out, but we want to do it in a way that's constructive for everybody, because I don't want the page just get completely spammed by people wanting, oh, hey, I've got a call service, or I've got a guide service, or I make calls, and just putting it out there. So what we're going to do is, if you have a guide service, you make calls, you do anything waterfowl related, write an article about it, write a blog, or shoot a video of it, and put it on the page. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to put that in our blog for you. So that's going to be a specific advertisement for your business in the blog, and that will be one of these articles or 2 articles a week. That way we can kind of keep it a little bit more concentrated, and it's not all over the place, and we don't have people just spamming us crazy. So I know some guys have made some comments about it. We want to get you on there, but let's just do it in a kind of an organized way. Next thing is moderators. I know a lot of you guys have said that you're willing to moderate and all that, which is great. We're going to definitely need that. In the comment section of this, put your name in there that you want to moderate, as well as the blog. We're going to have 2 separate groups, one for the blog writers, one for the moderators. That way you guys can talk about what's going on, what you're seeing, and if we need to change anything or change any of our rules. So we'll do that as well. The other, if you don't want to write a blog, it's not a big deal. We want as much content on there as we can, so if you can, that would be great. Just make sure you're in the forums, updating photos, adding conversations, discussing topics. Help us kind of, while you're going through there, look at it, see if there's some people that are just being jerks to everybody about it. Let us know so we can go ahead and remove them. Other than that, right now things have been going really quickly and trying to keep up with it. So it's been really awesome the way we've seen this take off. The last thing is giveaways. We're going to start some giveaways the first year. I'd like to do at least 1 a month. So if you make calls, or if you have a guide service, you want to give away that, we will do a little advertisement for your business. Get that out there. We'll put that on the Facebook page as well as the website. Start driving some traffic to that for you. So hopefully we can build something for you so you're getting something out of it just as much as we are. So make sure posting comments if you're up for a moderator blog. I'll also put the forum link out there for the new groups, one for the blog writers and one for the moderators, and that way we can get that going too. So appreciate all your guys' help right now. I know some of it's a little bit slow. Everybody's ready to go, but we're trying to stay as organized as we can, keep this thing moving forward. So T-shirts will be out later this week. That way we can go ahead and get them from the vendor that I currently use. And then the hats and the beanies and stuff like that, hopefully the first part of next week. So I'll get the link up with the field staff members. We'll probably do the shirt that was on there with the big Drake coming in on the chest. And then we'll have, welcome to the Waterfowl Nation field staff at the bottom. So I'll get that ready, get that link up here in the next day or so you guys can see that. And then we'll get ready on this, and I'll just try to update you guys as much as I can. Keep putting good comments in the group. Make sure and try to translate all that to the page so we can have a good conversation there too. So appreciate your guys' help, and thanks for being part of the nation.